Second attempt over there. As Aishwarya with the side step tries to break in and go. It's Aradhya with the ball, bringing it up for the Mambas and trying to barrel her way through in traffic, and has a ball stolen. That's Lasya Nandana. Lasya has sticky hands, and definitely the Mambas should be wary of that because she's a quick one. Tanisa back again to Aishwarya. Aishwarya pass there to Ananya Mishra. Ananya being stopped there by Charita. Charita has a few inches of an advantage over Ananya. It's not going to be easy for her to get those looks inside the paint because there's going to be a constant presence. This time it's Geeta. Geeta attempting it, but the ball goes off the hands of Charita. Stallions will take the inbounds throw, and here it's a very, very careless error. Tanisa tried to give it back, but then Lasya had already vacated the spot, so it was a turnover now. They're going to have to limit these turnovers. Tanmay gives it to her teammate, makes an attempt but not able to convert. Kera is going to inbound. Aradhya.
5.
Misses that opportunity. Missing it was Tanmayi Akula. 2-1 is the score. Both teams have their task cut out. You can see the Stallions try to go in, and yes, that one is good in traffic. She scoops it up. That will be Aishwarya B for the Stallions. Aradhya. She's calling for a few plays, asking to create space. Charita sets up a screen. Asks for it. There is a definite mismatch, but we have lightning fingers and lightning fast reflexes. And that was Lasya, of course. She's the one they should be wary of. Tanasi. My apologies, Tanisa. Aishwarya tries to go inside, tries to hook it, but it's not going to be easy with Charita there. But this one was good. And all of a sudden, the Stallions have 5 points versus 2. Tanisa picks up the rebound once again. Aishwarya with the ball. Attempting it, but not able to make it. Mishka spots up, makes one over Charita. Gave herself a little bit of space before she attempted it rather than in the paint. So Aradhya rushing. And a charging foul has been called on Aradhya. A give and go there. Tanisa takes it, but then Aradhya with the steal, giving it up for her teammate to make it, but she couldn't make it. Mishka with the rebound. Mishka takes it right up. A quick pass there to Aishwarya. And oh, she steps around. She steps around the tall Charita and lays it off the glass and gets those points. 2 points more to the Stallions. A timeout has been called. The Mambas have taken the timeout. 6 minutes 58 on the clock, and the Mambas are trailing by 7. Tanmay going to take the inbounds throw for the Stallions. The Stallions have to find their groove really fast. They can't let too much of a gap come between them and their opponent. They'll have to always stay within striking distance. They'll have to avoid those turnovers, especially when the opponent has a player like Lasya standing right in front and right on top of the D. They'll have to be very, very careful because she's going to be very, very quick to steal and send it up on a fast break. There would be no defensive balance either, so it's going to cost them plenty if they're going to allow that, so that those turnovers have to be avoided at all costs. Tanmay to Aradhya. Charita is triple teamed, but she tries to still score. But this time in the hustle, Aradhya picks it up and she puts it back inside and draws a foul as well. So that will be an opportunity to make it a 3-point play. Yes, she makes it. It's a 3-point play. So all 5 points on the board have been put up by Aradhya. And a double teaming there on Tanisa. And a foul has been called. Lasya tries to split the defense, but then she'll kick it out. And this time Ananya Mishra turns around, tries to make one, unable to. The ball has been rebounded by the Mambas and they will take it up. Charita. That's a traveling call on Charita. Lasya. Oh yes, that one's a clear shot. Aradhya, the ball is being brought up by the Mambas, trying to split the defense and take that shot. And the shot will count and she will go to the free throw line. That would be Kera. That would be Geeta, not Kera. Rebound pulled down by the Mambas, but there's a double team there. It's not going to be easy. And the ball is taken away by Tanisa. Tanisa gives it. Aishwarya has the ball spotting up for a 3. Tanisa. Back again to Lasya. And Aradhya is there to scramble and pick up that ball for her teammates. Geeta spotting up for a 3. Ball has been rebounded and will go out of bounds. It's still going to remain with the Mambas. And stepping out to make that attempt is Geeta. And the ball goes off the hands of the Stallions. Dropping it inside to Charita. Charita is double teamed over there, and already you can see the going is difficult in the paint and she's not able to make it. Mishka tries to beat her man and go to the sideline, and she's not able to. Hits the front of the rim and drops back, and that's Geeta with that ball there, but she will wait and get the support of her teammates before she makes an attempt. Aradhya asking for a screen, dropping it inside to Charita. Charita is being guarded by Ananya on one side, and Mishka picks up that rebound for the Stallions. Ananya Mishra thought twice before she could attempt it. Aishwarya with the second opportunity, and this one high off the glass drops inside. That's Ananya. Aishwarya Abhi for the Stallions. The ball stolen by Tanisa, brilliantly done, and quick pass behind to Lasya. Lasya Nandana makes it. So this is something they should be wary about, because those steals can result, those turnovers will cost them. That's exactly what's happening. Mishka's turn this time. She goes in paint in traffic, and from the center she lays it up and picks up 2 more points. That's already 6 points on the trot just within a few seconds. And in return, the Mambas are struggling to score any. Aishwarya, Lasya and Mishka picked up 6 quick points, all within a matter of seconds. Aradhya reaches in to pick her pocket, but then Charita as well steps in. Somewhere between both of them they get fouled, and Lasya Nandana is going to get 2 free throws. Lasya, she misses the first one. This is the second one as well. The ball now rebounded by the Mambas. Aradhya will evaluate first before she initiates the play. Sharing it on the sidelines. Dropping it to Charita. Charita being again a traveling call. That's the second traveling call that Charita has got. She's going to have to be careful to place the ball down first before she takes her feet off the floor. And since they go out of bounds, the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Mamba's ball. Once again, Charita had her hands picked, her pockets picked by Ananya, and Tanisa takes it up very quickly, scoops it up for a layup, and Lasya Nandana picks the hands of the Mambas and retains possession of the ball. Ananya in traffic tries to find that gap and attempt, loses the ball, but the Mambas will have it. Rushing up to make an attempt is Geeta, but Geeta will share it cross court. That will be Tanmayi who got fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line with 2. 1 minute 46 seconds remain, and it's a 10-point deficit that's keeping the Mambas down, and the Stallions are looking really good. They have played very cohesively, and they have disturbed and disrupted all plans that the Mambas made. And one name that if we should mention has been the massive impact that Lasya Nandana has on her team. Offensively and defensively, while she creates the plays offensively, defensively, she's able to pick the pockets and create those fast break opportunities as well. And that tight defense as a unit is what gave them 6 points on the trot, all within a few seconds. Every time an end-line throw was supposed to be taken, the Mambas were not able to advance it because the Stallions were able to pick their pockets instantly and make them count as well. Every possession counts right now. That was Tanmay missing both the opportunities she had. This is one thing that we can't stop talking enough about. The ability to convert those free throws, or rather the inability to convert those free throws. Most of these junior players are struggling from that malady, the inability to convert free throws, and that needs to be rectified on priority basis. And this is Ananya Mishra. She makes it. That was off an assist from Aishwarya. The Stallions go up by 2 more, so it's a 12-point deficit right now. And an advanced pass here off the glass. Tanmayi tries, she couldn't make it. Tanisa picks it up and Aishwarya will go. Tries to go and force herself through, but she couldn't make it, and there's a tussle there. It is going to be with the Mambas. Ria has the rebound for the Mambas and looking for the open man, that is Kera, who turns around and it's an air ball. Tanisa has it. Tanisa is being double teamed, hustled on defense over there, and waiting to receive it is Lasya Nandana, who very quickly came to her aid, and with an opportunity there to score, Ananya misses it but draws a foul, so she's going to go to the free throw line now. Ananya missing the first free throw. Misses a second one as well. The rebound has been pulled down by Tanmayi and given to Charita. Charita will bring the ball up. Gives it to Ria. Kera with the ball. Inside to Charita. Charita is being double teamed or triple teamed at each opportunity, and that's what happened this time because she was surrounded by not just Ananya. Lasya as well got into the act, and Tanisa came to join the party as well, but then they did concede a foul and Charita is going to go to the free throw line. This is only going to matter if she's going to convert. Yes, those fouls count, but it's not going to have very much effect if you don't utilize these opportunities that are being gifted your way. Misses the second one as well. Tanisa is ready there, boxing out Charita and picks the rebound. And now Lasya has it. Passes it deep inside for Ananya. What an assist. Literally threading the eye of the needle over there. She made sure to give a low pass so Charita couldn't reach it. Ananya, being much shorter, had a better reach of the ball. Picks it up and puts it off the glass and drops to in. 21 points to the Stallions versus 7 to the Mambas. It looks like time has stood still for the Mambas. The first quarter has been a tad too defensive, and in fact they've not actually had a good outing. So this is quite a disastrous first quarter. they'll really have to recover in the second quarter, because you can't let it get too late. If you don't get into the rhythm fast enough, you're going to be wasting a lot of time, and before you know it, they're not going to have enough time.
Warangal Stallions, Warangal Stallions, Warangal Stallions, Warangal Stallions, Warangal Stallions, Warangal Stallions, Warangal Stallions.
Across all genders and age groups, Warangal the Vikarabad Mambas are the only team that have been unbeaten thus far. And this is the second match that they are playing. So this would actually determine which of these two teams will become pool toppers and give them an advantage as they go into the knockout stage, because the pool topper of Pool A will play the runner-up in Pool B, and vice versa. So the pool toppers have a distinct advantage, and all teams would be striving for that advantage. On the floor, definitely today the Stallions look like a much better team, a more cohesive unit, someone who has come with a game plan and executing it to perfection. And the energy levels are better, and they are playing a smarter basketball at this point in time. There are many people that are making impacts for their team, especially on the Stallions end. Some very visible, some not so very visible, but nevertheless they are making an impact. That's Lasya this time, and has the ball blocked, and that block will be on Charita. Very well done. Lasya steals, tries to pass inside, tries to streak through and pass inside. She almost loses it. Aradhya tries to drive inside and split the defense, but then there are three players who close the gates on her. The fort has been sealed. They are going to have to find chinks in the fortress, else they are not going to have any answers to make a comeback. And that's Aradhya once again with a very, very difficult shot over there. She scooped it up with a finger roll, and it did gently fall in, and very much needed at this point in time. And that is Lasya. Nandana tries to find Ananya inside and has her pockets picked there. Ananya couldn't hold on to it. This time Aradhya has the ball. Once again, she tries to split the defense and go inside. Another opportunity off the glass, but she couldn't make it. But this time Charita has the ball. She's almost double teamed. And this time off the glass, she makes it. Ananya had her hands raised. But this is exactly what is required of Charita at this point in time. That is why her teammates keep giving her the ball, and she needs to find ways to convert them in the paint, this no matter who is standing in front of her. But on the contrary, we are seeing Stallions rushing the paint there. Charita managed to get it, but then there's no one to receive the fast break, so it is going to be with the Stallions. Tanisa spotting up for a three. No good. Ball rebounded and advanced. spotting up for a 3, not able to make it. Aishwarya with the ball. And quickly, very quickly, Aradhya goes and launches one which is high up, but that won't work this time. The ball has been advanced and Aishwarya will take it despite the challenge she had with one defender on her. She managed to make that and add points to her team. Lasya to Tanisa, Tanisa to Aishwarya. Aishwarya
5.
releases it with the left hand, and this one not a friendly ring. Of course it did stay there and mull whether it should drop in or not. It did not go in, but the ball is now being brought up, and that was Tanisa who tried to challenge Aradhya over there. That's a charging foul. Aradhya did try to barrel into Tanisa, who was already there having taken position, so that was a good decision by the referee. Lasya to Mishka. Mishka has had a quiet game so far. Aradhya with another foul in the midline, around the midcourt. There are some clarifications being made. You can see the Mambas coach having a few words with the referee. She makes the first one. Aishwarya's contributions are invaluable to her team. Lasya gives it to Tanisa, gets it back again, finds the open man, and that's Aishwarya. A foul has been called. Aishwarya will go to the line, free throw line. Missed the first one. Makes one. She's got another one coming.
Substitution.
Makes 2 of 3. Those are fairly good metrics. Aishwarya has been solid today. Her performance must be lauded. And a timeout has been called. A quick chit chat. It's not an official timeout. Quickly the girls went into their coach, especially the Stallions, to have a few words, and they come back into play. The Mambas are trying different permutations and combinations. Tanisa makes it look easy and feeds it to Aishwarya. Today, her performance and her conversion rate is off limits. Actually, she's performing very well. Aishwarya has 14 points already. Ball almost rebounded and taken. Aishwarya advances it to Mishka. Mishka taking it all the way to the hoop. Can she make it? She's fouled over there. And she will go to the free throw line. Aradhya has 7 points out of 11 for the Mambas, while Aishwarya has had a solid performance with 14 for her team. Mishka has had 6. She's got one more throw coming in. Interestingly, Mishka has had 5 rebounds and Tanmay has had 5 rebounds. In fact, one would expect the tall men, Charita and Ananya, to pick up and be leaders on the board, but that's not happened. Taken away once again, all the way to the hoop, but it has been not too easy, especially with the Mambas playing some good defense there. That would be Abba, number 22, who managed to touch the ball and yet concede a foul as well. So it's going to be 2 free throws. Looks like the Mambas have literally cleared the entire floor and replaced them with the bench. Lasya, she cut the line, so it's not going to count. It's going to be Mamba ball. Anya. And the ball taken up and advanced. Ananya Mishra gives it to Aishu. Aishwarya is fouled because she attempted to randomly take an attempt over there, which was the right call because she needed to take that opportunity and see whether she would get it or at least land a foul, and she got 1 of 2. So 2 free throws to her. Makes 1. Makes the second one as well. Trying to find the open man, but Ananya is there to steal it, and once again it has been taken away by the Mambas. Mambas seem to be struggling a fair bit. Abba tries to split the defense, going for a layup and rebounded, and this time it's a fast break opportunity. That's Mishka to Aishu. Aishwarya finds Lasya. Lasya gives it to Mishka again. Mishka tries to split the defense, go in and use board, but she couldn't use the board. Ananya is there to pick it up and make an attempt, and she gets draws a foul in the process. Now she's going to go to the free throw line. There's a lot of free throw opportunities coming the way of the Stallions, and Aishwarya has been fairly good at converting most of them. This time it's Ananya. The Warangal Stallions have dominated the rebounds 23-15. And Ananya sinks one. And they've had 14 steals as compared to 4 of of Mambas. Turnovers from the Mambas have been very, very high. That's 14 turnovers to 4. These statistics are really pointing all the faults that the Mambas are struggling right now with. The areas of weaknesses rather. And nearly stealing that is Tanisa. But she's been called for a foul. Ria to Abba. Tries to split the defense and goes in, but Lasya had something to do with it. Mishka picks it up, takes it to the hoop, and scoops up a layup. She couldn't make it with the left hand. So once again, Lasya has an opportunity, but jumper couldn't make it. And Ria with the ball. She sees an open man in Abba with a nice quick cross-court pass. Abba gets it and she makes it. .24 difference. Aishwarya with the ball. She's looking to drop the pass inside to Tanisa, but it was stolen. And this time there is a tussle. Taking the ball up for the Mambas and nearly losing it. That would be Hashwita. And now Abba
50.
gives it to Ria. Mishka finds the open man in Tanisa and lays it up.
Time out. Time out. Warangal.
And a timeout has been called by the Warangal Stallions. Things are looking pretty bleak for the Mambas. They seem to be outdone in every metric and every area. They're really going to have to regroup and come back with a new strategy, renewed vigor and more hunger on the floor. Tanisa will take the inbounds throw. Gives it to Aishwarya. Aishwarya tries to beat a man, takes it inside. And the ball has been taken back by Charita. And now it seems like the starting five have come back in for the Mambas. Hopefully they've come back with more ideas and more hunger. And this one, Charita makes it. This is exactly what she needs to be doing. She needs to intimidate and dominate the board on both ends actually. Her job is not over, and a great steal there. And that one was by Aradhya. She attempts to make a layup but gets fouled in the process. So she's going to go to the free throw line. 2 free throws to her. Makes the first one. Misses that one. And the rebound has been attempted. So misses 2 opportunities after the rebound. The Mambas spotting up for a 3 this time. Comes off the front of the rim. And Mishka with the ball. Tries to pass it ahead, except that it was too long a pass, and Lasya was not able to hold on to it. So the ball went out of bounds, and that's a turnover there. Now we can see that Geeta and Kera are attempting, but then the ball has been rebounded by Mishka. Taking it up is Tanisa. Tanisa goes there and realizes that there's too much of a height advantage inside for her opponents in the paint. So we are yet to see Mambas break the momentum that the Stallions have and go on a scoring spree. It seems like every basket is tough and contested. We've not seen them have back-to-back baskets. So they need a lot more confidence and need to go and make those attempts. If they draw the fouls, well and good, so be it. But make those free throws. Mishka to Tanisa, nearly a double teamed over there. Loses the ball and gets it back again, and she'll turn around, go and tries to hook the layup. Go for a reverse layup, but she couldn't make it. And this side, the Mambas, you can see Aradhya trying to control her team. And this time, once more, Charita has it.
Time out.
She was challenged by 2 people, but Charita kind of managed to use her size to great advantage and lay the ball off the glass and drop it in. .21 deficit, 27 seconds on the clock, and that would signal the end of the second quarter. It's the first time the Mambas are facing at such a big deficit and being a tad clueless about how to get themselves out of this hole that they put themselves in. The turnovers are really costing them, but the speed and the slick game sense, especially Lasya Nandana is displaying on the Warangal Stallions, is exemplary, because she's setting the tone for the rest of the team, the pace as well. And she is clearly letting them know that this is what they should be doing. This is the kind of hustle they should be executing on the floor. And joining in the party, of course, is Mishka, who's had a lot of steals, especially in the backcourt. And we've also seen Tanisa executing the same thing somewhere near the midcourt, creating a lot of fast break opportunities. And Aishwarya has been the beneficiary of all of these opportunities, and she has put it to good use. Her conversion percentage has been good. She's been regularly going to the free throw line and making the most of all those free throw opportunities as well. So this team seems to be doing everything right at this point in time. it is going to be very difficult to disrupt the flow of the Stallions. The Mambas, of course, have their task cut out because in every single metric, they seem to be floundering a bit and lacking confidence. But Charita has a couple of back-to-back shots right now, and hopefully she will get into it far more aggressively and more confidently than she ever has in this game. It's a Stallions ball. Quick passes, even though they're attempting a full court press. It's a clock violation because they couldn't advance the ball within 8 seconds. Geeta. A missed pass over there. And Tanisa was the recipient. Aishwarya giving it back. And that's the end of the second quarter. And at this point in time, the 21-point difference stays 39-18. The Stallions have a firm hand and grip on this game and lead the Mambas. Today we have 4 games and you are watching the first game. The second game of the day will be played between Nizam Royals and Vikarabad Mambas. It's an under-15 boys category Pool A game. Following that, we will have Vikarabad Mambas and Nizam Royals again playing in the under-18 Pool A category game for girls. And then we'll have Vikarabad Mambas and Ranga Reddy Raptors and the under-18 boys fixture for the Pool A as well.
ఆర్ట్స్ చూస్తావా?
సరిపోయిందా? ఏం కావాలరా?
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్, మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా? ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
versus the Mambas is 17-6, and the turnovers are 17 in favor of the Mambas to 6 of the Stallions. That speaks volumes for itself. And this time Lasya gives it to Ananya. Ananya turns, spins in traffic and makes it off the glass. If you even look at the free throw conversion, 11 of 19 is what the Stallions have versus 2 of 8 that the Mambas have. No 3 points so far in this game. And in return, Charita seems to have found newfound energy and a good touch because she's picked up 2 points now. And coming in and tossing it up is Lasya. Fortunately, no foul was committed over there. It's a jump ball. You can see how Lasya is there in the thick of things always. Quickly she recovers to attempt to grab that rebound and make a tussle out of it. She seems to be the heart and soul of the team for the Stallions. Tanmay gives it out.
15,
Geeta.
20,
And splitting the defense and going in, but being fouled in the process is Aradhya. So she's confidently waiting on the free throw line, knowing she's going to get 2 free throws. She should make it now. It's a 21-point ball game as the difference is continuing to be maintained. The Stallions are going tit for tat. Every time the Mambas make a basket, the Stallions are making sure they're matching it and going above. But fortunately for the past few minutes, the scores have been, at least the difference has been the same. Aradhya makes one. Misses the second one. Tanisa loses control of the ball. She steps out of bounds. So it is going to be Mamba's throw. Kera will take it up, and now Aradhya. Geeta drops it to Charita. Charita battles in the paint and attempts one off the glass. Couldn't make it, and the ball is rebounded. And they are yet to advance it. Now Mishka brings it up. Aishwarya spotting up for a 3. Hits the front of the ring, and Lasya is there. Beautifully drops it inside to Ananya, but that's a traveling violation called on Ananya. The presence of mind that Lasya had to drop it to a waiting Ananya, seeing the imposing body of Charita just in front of her, was outstanding, but unfortunately Ananya couldn't make it. Aradhya now. Geeta to Aradhya. Aradhya attempting a 3. Hits the back of the ring this time and drops out. Still she struggles to keep the ball in play. Lasya bringing up the ball. Aishwarya to Mishka. Tanisa tries to get closer. finds Charita, passes it to Mishka. Mishka misses an opportunity. Now she will give it to Aishwarya. Aishwarya tries to go inside and lay one up. She couldn't, but Aradhya is there to pull down the rebound and take it up as fast as possible. She tries to force a shot. It's an air ball. The ball, there's a struggle over there. It is going to be Stallions ball. Tanisa from the center, couldn't make it. A three from Aishwarya is good. This is the first three of the game. Aishwarya is capable of scoring these threes, and she did have 3 in the last game, and this one is her first in this game. Already she is the top scorer right now. Hopefully the added advantage of having a 3-point game will help her get more points for her team. Mishka pulls down the rebound, and she's going to take it up. Ananya tries to barrel her way in. Charita is there imposing, pulls down the rebound. Taking it up are the Mambas. Aradhya dropping it quickly to Geeta. Drops it to Charita. Charita to the open man. Unfortunately, that should have been sunk, but they couldn't make it. .23 deficit now. Mishka to Aishwarya. Aishwarya tries to split the defense and give it to Ananya. Ananya is being overpowered from behind by Charita, and in front of her she had Kera, who manages to take the ball away. Spotting up for a 3 is Aradhya, couldn't make it. Tanisa has the ball now, and she's being pushed to the edge, and Charita had touched the ball as she pushed it out. It is going to be with the Stallions now, the possession. 4:58 remains in this quarter right now, and Mishka tries to go inside, but the ball is stolen by Tanmayi. Tanmayi trying to go for a one-on-one, but she goes right into the defensive Lasya. The ball goes out of bounds. And Tanmayi, having drawn that foul, will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to score 2. Makes the first one. Makes the second one as well. Aradhya with the steal and an open fast break there to a waiting Geeta manages to make it. So it's 19 points now, the difference. Mishka gives it to Tanisa. Tanisa with a cross-court pass to Aishwarya. Aishwarya with a fake and tries to split the defense over there and go in. Attempts a wayward shot. And that's Ananya, who had the ball blocked by Charita, yet she manages to keep possession, and she gives it to Aishwarya. Aishwarya from near the free throw line banks one in and adds those points back on the scoreboard. From 19 to 21, the deficit jumps just as quickly. It was cut down. That's a double dribble. I think Geeta forgot that she held the ball with both her hands and dropped it once again. Lasya. The ball is now with the Mambas. Passing it inside to Charita. Charita tries to drop the ball and turn. That's the mistake she made, because once you drop it, players like Lasya are going to come hounding after it. Literally like bears to honey. Stallions with Lasya trying to go the zero angle is getting trapped there. There are 4 jerseys surrounding her, and she loses the ball. The Mambas throw now. Turning around, Charita, every time she brings the ball low, Lasya is there. So with Charita's height, best thing, keep it up. And this is none other than Aradhya with a very, very tough shot. She comes from the sidelines, goes deep down, picks the ball up and lays it off the glass with a reverse layup. And this time it's Tanisa on the other side. Ananya gives it to Ananya. Ananya couldn't make it. Charita with the rebound. And the ball is going to be with the Mambas, despite the fact that Aishwarya tried to get it, went off her hands. Two minutes 18 on the clock. Aradhya spots up for a 3. And yes, this one's good. That's a first 3 for the Mambas, and that's come from Aradhya. She seems to be the only scorer. I mean, with the bulk of the scoring, rather, not the only scorer. Aradhya once again with the ball. Geeta. Kera now. That one's an air ball, just pretty much goes over the ring. The Stallions bringing it up. Mishka with a quick pass to Tanisa. Clears it on the other side to Lasya. Lasya drops it back. Tanisa spotting up for a 3. Oh yes! It's a second 3 coming for the Stallions, and Tanisa is the one that made that 3. A 19-point difference. Minute and 5 in this quarter. A foul has been called. And that's Lasya dropping it to Mishka. Mishka from near the free throw line. They continue to hold possession of the ball. Aishwarya attempting a 3. The ball goes out of bounds off Kera's hands. So it is going to be Aradhya who's going to bring the ball up for the Mambas. A drop pass inside to Charita, getting it back. Aradhya gives it back to Geeta. Gets it and literally walks into a trap set by Tanisa and Lasya. Attempted it. The ball went out of bounds. It's going to be Warangal ball. Aishwarya spotting up for a 3. And that's the end of the third quarter. 19-point deficit now that the Mambas are facing. Stallions have 49 and Mambas have 30. And the fourth quarter has commenced with the Mambas holding possession of this ball. 10 minutes they have to work their magic. The Mambas, if not, the Stallions are going to steamroll them. And it's Mishka. Lasya back again to Mishka. Aishwarya for a 3. Ball rebounded by Ananya. Ananya knows she's in traffic and every time she takes a ball down, there's going to be trouble, and Aradhya did that to her. And you can see how quickly traveling has been called, but you can see just how quick Lasya is and how sticky her fingers are. She is going to pick your pocket if you bring the ball down. And if she's anywhere near you, you have to be wary. That's the kind of player she is. Pretty dangerous on defense. You're always going to have one eye watching her, or you'll have your pockets picked as soon as you can get hold of the ball itself. Charita tries to go inside and put one up in traffic. Couldn't make it, so Mishka is bringing it up for the Stallions. Tanisa tries to go and gives it out to Lasya. Lasya attempted a 3, couldn't make it. Now Aishwarya with the ball and splitting the defense and goes in. Well, actually she steps aside for a floater, couldn't make it. And this is now Mamba's ball. That was Tanmayi who saved the ball and got it back for her team. Tanisa managed to pick the rebound. And you have Tanmayi who has an opportunity to go for a layup. But seeing the attack from defense coming from Aradhya, she missed it. And the rebound was taken by Charita. And Tanmayi has it for the Mambas on the other side. Charita with the ball, losing it every time she brings down. Ananya is there at the back and she's sandwiched in front with Lasya. It's not easy for Charita to actually do anything much with the ball unless she plans to hold it over her head. Taking advantage of this and that turnover, you can see that the Stallions have the opportunity to score, and spotting up is Tanisa. Charita has managed to pull down the rebound. Aradhya spotting up. It's the back of the ring. She seems to be limping. Ananya deep inside to Tanisa, finding her open, but Charita is there to disrupt it. Yet she manages to hold on. Mishka, it's a double dribble. A timeout has been called with 6:56 remaining on the clock. And Riya has come in place of Aradhya, who seems to have tweaked her ankle. Geeta now with the ball. Quick pass inside to Charita. Charita, yes, she makes it off the glass. And Ananya must be commended for not making fouls against Charita, because she knows her task is cut out. All she does is just raise her hands and impede the attempt. Mishka to Tanisa. Lasya forcing an attempt, draws the foul, goes to the free throw line. An opportunity to score 2 free throws. The Mambas will take the ball up court. Charita, she's triple teamed over there. It's not easy. Despite that, she launches an attempt. Aishwarya for the Stallions. Tanisa spotting up for a 3. It's an air ball, but she will, since she has drawn the foul, she is going to go to the free throw line. You can already see that there's a certain amount of jubilation on the face of the Stallions as they will become table toppers if they win this match, and that means they will be playing against a runner-up in Pool B in the knockout phase. That is something that each team wants to do, is become the table topper. And at this point in time, the Stallions are looking like the complete package. They have played very well. In every aspect, they seem to be dominating. The Mambas seem a little lost today. Not much fight left. Not even the stuff that we saw in game 1. They seem depleted at this point in time. That was Mishka, and Ananya pulling down that rebound, turns around and tries to put one off. Despite the fact that Charita had her hands, couldn't make it. Charita will take the ball up. Kera to Charita, in traffic. Charita turns, tries to find an opportunity or a gap to put it up. She draws a foul and will go to the free throw line. 2 opportunities for her. She makes the first one. $18-point deficit is what they're staring at. 5:20 remaining on the clock. And here's the big that has made both her free throws. Refreshingly supportive for her team. Geeta tries to give it once again, and they're going to run out of time. A quick release. Yes, that's what they want. That was Ria. Lasya. Aishwarya for a long 3. Bounces off. Geeta gets a rebound and quickly takes it up just in case there are any defenders on the way. That's a carrying. That's what she's done. Her hand came right below the ball, and as she was trying to hesitate and get ahead. Those hesi moves can be tricky. It's just a fine line that separates them from a perfect hesitation move to a carrying, ball carrying. Mishka, a missed pass. Geeta, quick pass to the flanks. A 3-point attempted, but that was in and out. Geeta once again. Charita with the ball, turns around. Rebound pulled down by Ananya, but she is quickly defended over there as she brings the ball down by Ria. Doing the full rotations here. That's a traveling call and a good judgment as well. That was Aishwarya who turned the ball over. Three minutes 36 remain. Geeta passing it out. And that was a missed pass directly to the hands of a waiting Aishwarya. Aishwarya will advance it for the Stallions. Mishka to Lasya. Lasya tries to give it to Ananya. Ananya almost losing it. And that's a shot clock violation. So the ball is going to go to the Mambas. A timeout has been called. 3 minutes, 2 seconds remain. The score is 52 in favor of the Stallions versus Mambas, who have 37 points. Geeta taking it up for the Mambas. Drops it to Charita, who couldn't hold it. Lasya was very quick to pick their pockets once again. And this time Geeta on an advancing Lasya, who was going for a free throw, committed a foul. So Lasya is going to the free throw line. This is the first one. So second one is good. So that's 1 of 2 for Lasya. 53-37. Charita. She's double teamed by Aishwarya and Ananya, and Charita goes out of bounds. So it is going to be Stallions ball when this timeout comes to a close. Mishka. Just rotating the ball to see when they will get that opportunity and spotting up for a jumper. It's an air ball. Ananya will get it and she drops it in. She was challenged by Tanmayi, but despite that, Ananya managed to put it inside. Tanmayi dropping it to Charita. Charita tries to barrel her way in and she does. Ananya lost her balance and that gave Charita the space she needed to convert that one. A quick pass there, but intercepted by the Mambas. That was a pass by Lasya. Kera with the ball and Mambas drop it once again to Charita. Charita kicks it out to Ria. Ria gives it back again. The ball rotation happening. They seem to be using all the time on the clock to make sure they get it. And that was Lasya who attempted that one, but it hit the front of the rim and fell off. So it's going to be Mamba's ball. Ria will take the inbounds throw. A long 2 points for her, and that was Kera. A shot off the glass. So it's a bank shot. She got it, and Aishwarya with the carrying again. The score is 55-41 and a timeout has been called with just 39 seconds on the clock. This is the last quarter and 39 seconds on the clock. Stallions look very comfortable ahead, and they are poised to become champions of Pool A, while the Mambas will take the second spot. They are trailing by 14 points. And Charita has the ball. She can reduce the deficit though. One opportunity there. And this is second opportunity, and this one is good. Tanmayi for the Mambas. The bench players have come in for the Stallions. That's Geeta trying to take advantage of the situation. Just 4 seconds remain on the clock. It's a 12-point difference. Stallions ball. They inbound it and the clock's ticking down. Nearly stolen, Rihanna. And that is the end of this game. And the Warangal Stallions have dominated from the word go and pulled off this victory over the VIKARABAD Mambas. The Mambas as a franchise have faced their first defeat so far. It's been pretty close. Now they try to get closer. It's 12 points difference though. Dominating on all aspects were the Stallions, who really came out and showed what they made of. This looks like a team that could go all the way. Following this, we have 3 more matches, and the next match will be played between Nizam Royals and VIKARABAD Mambas. It's an under-15 boys fixture again for Pool A. In fact, all of the matches today are going to be from Pool A. Following which, the third match will be played between VIKARABAD Mambas and Nizam Royals. It's an under-18 girls match. VIKARABAD Mambas versus Rangareddy Raptors will be the under-18 boys fixture, which will be the last match of the day. So stay tuned. If you want to go take a break, come back refreshed, because we have 3 exciting games ahead for you.
జయం పిలిస్తే వరంగల్ స్టాలియన్స్ అడుగు ముందేస్తే వరంగల్
We're all waiting to guess and understand who the MVP of this match is. Any guesses for the MVP? Do we have any guesses for the MVP? Let me hear that louder once again. The MVP for this game is Aishwarya. And I'd like Prithvi to present her with the Nivea shoes, the Nivea MVP of this game. Round of applause for the Warangal Stallions on this win, and Aishwarya on winning the Nivea MVP of the match. Aishwarya, can we speak to you for a minute? No? Lil, I'm not going to ask you many questions. Just want to understand your team is right behind you. They're supporting you. How does it feel to be the MVP in this match?
I feel very proud. Like my team supported me very much, and with them we just won. Without them, we can't even win the match.
I see your coach there. He's standing somewhere now at the back. But before, during the game, he was telling you so many things. Anything that you picked up from him?
Yeah. Like controlling them.
Control the ball. We saw a lot of control. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and we wish you luck for all the other games. You can go well. All right, then with that, we come to the end of this one. We'll see you soon for the next game. Don't go away.